I have been involved with youth angling and student angling for the last 17 years. Actually starting out at the event we're at today here in Devils Lake, North Dakota, the AYA or Adult Young Angler Tournament. That has led to my involvement over the years in starting the Lake Agassiz High School Fishing League in our home community in Fargo and West Fargo, and also some involvement as a leadership role in the Student Angler Organization. So a lot of experience working with kids and tournaments and fishing events. You know what? Today, youth angling, the opportunities are out there. There's so many venues, so many events that are focused on youth angling that if we're passionate about keeping and passing on our outdoor heritage and our outdoor fishing traditions, there's places where we as parents or grandparents have the opportunity to do that in lots of fun ways. But there are certainly pitfalls and challenges, certainly. And to me, I think that one of the really most important keys is to not push our kids. As parents or grandparents, we all want to live vicariously through our kids, and we see that the opportunities that they have in front of them. When it comes right down to it, fishing is a lifetime sport. It's a lifetime activity. It's an activity that's open to anybody of any level of ability and means. And so the focus, the important thing as we introduce our kids to fishing is get them out there and have fun. Make it about the sport. Make it about the experience. Here in Devils Lake at the AYA, that's one of the things that I really feel strongly about when we get our teams up on stage. Our MC Johnny Candle's great. He's gonna ask them about the fish they caught. It's a tournament, it's competitive, and that's a piece of it. We want them all to experience. But really when it comes to the meat of it, he's gonna ask them about what happened in the boat that day. What are the funny stories? What are the things that happened that were unexpected? Those are the things that make memories for our kids as they go into continuing to fish, as they go into being adults, and not pushing our kids to really focus on it all being about the number of fish on the card or in the live well at the end of the day.
You know what, Bill? They're giggling, so they must have had fun.
Hey, we all love that when it happens, but you know what? It's about making those memories and starting and nurturing that fire and that passion that's going to carry through the rest of their lives. And so that I think is probably number one.
Claire, is that your mom? Is that embarrassing?
A little bit.
A lot. And Luke, Bert, 5 fish. Would you let me say how much they caught? Yeah, tell him.
Jeez, Mom.
Chill out, Mom.
I'm excited.
12.46 pounds. Let's hear it. You know what? Your mom will always be your biggest fan, so don't let it bother you.
Let's face it, we live in a world that's full of technology, that's full of smartphones, tablets, computers. Our kids are being born and raised in that world. This is an alternative, right? Being out and having those tactile experiences of grabbing that fish, sticking their hands in the bait bucket, sticking their hands in a pile of worms. Those are all great things developmentally, especially for young kids, to help them experience nature and being a part of it. Don't discourage that. Let them do it. Let them get involved. Let them get their hands dirty. But when they learn about the technology side, teach them that that's a tool to be used to help us as we catch fish, but that's not what it's all about. That it's about the experience again, and it's about having fun in the outdoors. This event here in Devils Lake, the Adult Young Angler Tournament, as I said, is in year 17. It's a tournament that is focused on 40 teams. We have 40 teams involved in the event. Each team is comprised of 1 adult angler and 2 young anglers under the age of 18. This was a walleye tournament, so the focus here on Devils Lake, one of the best walleye fisheries in North America, if not the world, is to get these kids out there and catch some walleyes. They come on back in, they're gonna weigh their biggest 5. We really make it special. We want this focused on the kids. We have volunteers from the FM Walleyes Unlimited Club in Fargo-Moorhead and the Lake Region Anglers Club here in Devils Lake. All these volunteers want to make this a special, memorable event, and what they do is they're here at the launch when we start the tournament day, and they will back in, basically valet launching all of the teams, so they don't have to worry about parking their truck. We keep their keys, have a number system, And at the end of the day, we grab that key and that truck and we back it in and valet load them up. They drive their truck around to our tournament stage in the park and get a chance to go weigh their fish and go on stage with MC Johnny Candle and talk about their day on the water. And that makes them feel special. They have a chance to talk about their fishing experience. And then every young angler that participates in the event, they go home with a great prize package thanks to all the awesome sponsors. Lund Boats is a huge supporter of youth and student angling, and they've been just fantastic to work with over the years, really making it a worthwhile event. The goal is to create a mile of smiles, one fish at a time here on Devil's Lake, and we've been doing that for 17 years. And you know, it shows in the people who keep coming back to this event. We have a former young angler who was at our very first AYA in Devil's Lake. We've been doing it 17 years. He's obviously aged out, is no longer a young angler, but he loved it so much he came back and has continued as an adult boat captain the last 3 years. I think that just speaks volumes to what the spirit of this event is all about.
This is my second year being a captain. So 15 years as a youth and 2 years as a boat captain. And I have a hunch you're going to be back next year too, I imagine. Yep. Can't keep you away because the MC is so cool that you can't wait to get back, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
There you go. See, good answer.